Hey guys, AJ here. I wanted to make a down-to-earth kind of video. I always try to make a paramotor video and then an educational video, something to keep you guys interested in my channel. Um, and this is the down-to-earth video. This is the one I want to share. I want to tell you guys about the state of the economy right now. And there's reports that all over. Nothing on mainstream media. Everything's on alternative media, like AMTV with Christopher Green. Big fan of that. Infowars, which I always take with not a grain of salt, but probably a tablespoon of salt. Um, but there's all kinds of reports about a coming stock market crash. And if you take 2 seconds of your time to look at the stock market, look at the Dow Jones Index, the S&P 500, you can tell something feels a little off. Something feels wrong. Like right now, the Dow Jones is sitting over 22,000 points. And we just had North Korea launch a missile at us. And we don't know if this missile is nuclear. We don't know if this missile failed in flight and was supposed to be an attack. We don't know if it's just them strutting their stuff and showing, hey, we have a missile that'll shoot this far. We don't know. And then I wake up this morning thinking the Dow Jones is going to go down a little bit. I check it. Nope. It's gone up even higher. We had hurricanes, gone up even higher. It's off. It's not right. You look at retail sales. Retails are plummeting. Brick and mortar places are drying up. Hell, in Terre Haute, Indiana, just south of here where I live, you go to the mall. There's probably 4 stores in the mall. All the stores are closing. They're getting out. Liquidation sales. Brick and mortar retail places are drying up. But, yeah, we're not in a good state economically. And you look at my generation, I'm probably one of the oldest millennials, but I'm still a millennial. I'm still in that category. You look at my generation, they can work a full-time job, but they can't afford a house. They can work a full-time job, they can't afford a new car. Because A, they don't have the experience that jobs want, and B, they might have the education, but again, jobs want experience. They don't want education. We're not doing too well. We're not doing too well. And I really don't want to be the guy blaring the horn saying, oh, the economy's collapsing. Oh, the financial system's broken. Well, the financial system is broken. And it's very, very possible that it can collapse. It can collapse overnight, which means if you have $1 million in the bank, that $1 million is not going to be able to buy anything. The dollar is going to, it's scary. It really is. And, people want to know why I'm so short. I'm like, well, hell, look at my lifestyle. I live in a shed that's powered by the sun with food production, water collection, and my own sanitation system. And I'm living in the middle of town. What makes you think I'm not so sure? You know, hell, you can see right there. I've got popcorn. I bought this popcorn on sale and I put it in mason jars. That popcorn will keep for 10 years since I canned it right. If I canned it right, I hope I did. But you're not going to sit there and try to prove me wrong when I see all the news, all the drama, all the system. It's sitting right there in front of our face. Nobody seems to care. Nobody seems to care that the country is really $300 trillion in debt, that the banking system has $40 quadrillion in derivatives. Now, this is I know they make it sound complicated, but it really isn't. There's more money up in the air than actually exists. There's a lot more money because someone found out that if they can pretend that there's money, they can make money. And that's how the banking system pretty much works now. But so much money is up in the air. The 2008 financial crisis happened because of the debt. Now look at the debt now. The debt has skyrocketed. Wages are stagnant. They're just barely creeping up, yet house prices are skyrocketing. Car prices skyrocketing. They come with all kinds of new features and such. And then you look at Chicago. Illinois is going bankrupt. If you still live in Illinois and you don't have a way out, I pity you. You're going to have to go through Illinois' bankruptcy. You're going to have to pay extra taxes. You got Detroit, which has been defunct for years. They're like, oh, well, it's not completely defunct. Bullshit, I can go up there and buy an acre of land for $1. It's in gang-infested territory, but I can buy an acre of land for $1. Look it up. You know, our economy is collapsing all around us, and yet nobody seems to care. Nobody seems to want to look out. And me, I'm a little guy. I'm a little guy. But I got to take care of myself. When the economy tanks, there's not going to be food in the grocery store. There's not going to be water coming out of your tap. There's not going to be, sanitations. There's not going to be a garbage man every week picking up your garbage. There's not going to be popcorn. I like popcorn. It's scary. You look at Venezuela. Their economy is already collapsed in Venezuela. It's scary. And then they announced they went off with a petrodollar. Which, if you don't know what that is, essentially just you got to use a dollar to buy oil from them. But, yeah, I don't want to sound the horn saying that it's happening now. But I will say this, it's going to happen. And in the United States, with a lot of people that can't get a drink of water without some form of local government, state government, a lot of people who can't feed themselves, it gets scary.